Okay, so I'm at one of my favorite places in the world, and right now I'm in Grand Marais. More specifically, I'm on Bearskin Lake here in northern Minnesota next to the Boundary Waters. And what I want to talk about real quick is how much I hated coming up here when I was younger. My mother would drag my sister and I to Duluth, where there weren't a lot of people that looked like us. It was really quiet, wasn't a lot going on around there, wasn't a lot to do, and I loathed it every single time, and I just would cry, kick, and scream. And then I think it'd be about a day or two into it that I'd be like, this is actually really fun. This is like nice, it's peaceful. Throw rocks into the lake and do all sorts of, just stuff that's disconnected from the city. And then my mother decided that we should go up even further north to Grand Marais. And so we started coming here to Bearskin Lake. I think for the past 15, 20 years we've been coming here. And I didn't really find the value in it until I started writing. And so writing in the city is one thing. You have your favorite coffee shops, this is that and the third. However, when you're in a place like this, like I'll just show you in a second. When you're out in a place like this, you really find where and what your muse is to get you going to write or to think creatively or critically about the next project that you're going to make or that you want to piece together. And so I didn't really tap into that until I began writing and got out to a place like this. And so you can see how serene and peaceful it is here, and just the overall just like disconnected from the internet, disconnected from any, cell phone reception, all of that. It's just totally disconnected. And so once you're disconnected from that, you start to kind of pick up on just how much you spend time with that or spend time not being present. And then inversely, when you're here, you figure out how much time you spend being present and how you can be more present down the road. So for me, my writing spaces are most definitely here, New Orleans, for reasons, I was born there, and also I just think it's one of the greatest cities in the world. And then also, strangely enough, Milwaukee. And I don't know why, but I'm just able to sit down and max out and just write to my heart's content in Milwaukee. That being said, I'm curious to hear from other people. Where do you usually find the most peace of mind where you can get work done and crank out, as much writing as you want to, and crank out as much creative thought and critical thought as you can to get a project done? And I'm curious to hear what other people's places are. Obviously mine is here, Bearskin Lake next to Grand Marais. And one other thing I want to say before wrapping up is that once I found value in a place like this, the way that I looked at the city or the way that I looked at myself writing in the city became completely different. And so finding peace of mind in the city became kind of a different task and a different plan. It became a different action plan, basically. So, yeah, that's how places like this have affected my process. And moving forward, I'm going to try to make a few more videos while I'm up here to basically show you all my process while I'm just out in a place like this, totally disconnected. And I do realize that me filming this in a peaceful place like this is somewhat me disconnecting from a place like this, but I wanted to document what this place means to me and the kind of the conditions and connotations that come with being in a place like this. So anyways, let me know where y'all places are, where you like to get stuff done, and we'll love to hear about that. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.